Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about one of the interesting our paper, which is entitled "Enhancing Reliability in Community Question Answering Systems with the help of the expert-oriented ROG system." This paper has been accepted in the EACL 2026 conferences, which is held in Morocco. Let's start. I'm gonna begin with the problem definition. Two challenges. Uh, Although nowadays lots of people are using this kind of the systems in order to get their answers, to get their answers, but they immediately realize that there are two main challenges. First one is the long waiting time of the user in order to get the answer to the questions. On the other hand, decreasing, mitigating the response quality, poor quality of the answers. Of course, uh, like other field of the science or life, the LLM has become a cornerstone for generating automatic question in this kind of this protocols, but they impose lots of the challenges as well. For example, the computationally expensive. The LLM are prone to hallucination, and here we need to we need to get expert-like answers and valid answers, like a written answers actually. But we are thinking about that. We are thinking the LLM could not provide such an answer. In order to overcome some of these challenges, we propose the framework, this over framework, which is shown in this picture, has a different module. Most of these modules are coming from the real community question answering framework, but we particularly focus on the user profiling. It's quite new module. We added this module, and we propose to add this module, and another one proposed retrieval. The user profiling module is a module where we try to model the user background knowledge. On the other hand, in the post-retrieval module is a module where we try to find the entailed question of the issued question with the help of by leveraging the background knowledge coming from here. We made a contribution on user modeling and the question entitlement. We use a RAG system here, the RAG system which is aware of the user knowledge in order to find a better the questions entailed with the issued question. Let me dive deeper on the user modeling on user profiling. Here we use the same large language model in order to extract the keywords as well as classify these keywords. For a given user who issued a question, we try to extract lots of questions which are issued before. We can find it in the community archive and use a prompting technique, pass it to the language model in order to extract the keywords. Of course, lots of the different keywords, lots of the different topics, we need to classify them into the predefined classes. Here, we use a fine-tuned version of the llama in order to help us to classify the keywords into the thematic tags. We sort all these thematic tags and in terms of the frequency, in terms of the time, the earlier and the recently topics have a priority in over this. This thematic type sorted by the time and frequency could help us to model the background knowledge of the user who issued a query. This override system utilizes to average this information in order to find the entailed question. We have conducted several experiments in order to answer lots of the analysis the result and get the informative insight about the proposed system. We have employed two well-known and standard datasets, CQADupStack, question answering, and SE-PQA. The CQA has 12 different topics, while the SE-PQA includes 15 different topics. This table reports the performance of the question entailment model. As you can see, we implement different counterparts in order to compare the fairly compare our system, our performance of our system with the other system. Then the last one is our system. You can see here we get the better result and shows the superiority of model in the question intelligence system. The next table reports the overall performance of our system. As you know, we have a question interval. After that, we need to generate the answers. When we compare the generated answer with the gold standard with the references. This table shows the different metrics: Rouge 1, Rouge 2, Rouge from Rouge family, Score, Blue family, Meteor, and Perplexity. The user-aware RAG system is our system, which shows the superiority compared to the other counterparts. Let me jump to the conclusion. Again, I want to conclude that in this paper we propose the system in order to reduce, mitigate the hallucination and improve the result and generate the precise answers. This system will leverage a user-oriented retrieval-augmented-based question answering or question entailment system, incorporating the user modeling in order to minimize the hallucination and delivering the contextually appropriate answers. Thank you for your nice attention. Please leave any comments. Feel free to leave any comment if you have any question. Cheers.